Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Hadidi Makeovers. So if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to the family. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also don't forget to comment. So we are going to be doing a Fulani bridal makeup look today, a Nigerian bridal makeup look, a northern Nigerian bridal makeup look. It's all the Trisha. So as you guys know, we hit 6,000 subscribers last week. So yeah, and I'm super excited about that. So if you're new here, please subscribe, join the family. We are very, very consistent here. We are okay, we do turban tutorials, we do makeup tutorials Tuesdays and Thursdays consistently. So if you're new, you're welcome to the family. A returning subscriber, you're welcome back. So starting off, we're going to be doing a northern Nigerian bridal makeup look. So yeah, starting off, I already cleaned her face using the micellar cleansing water. I'm going to be moisturizing her skin. So prepping the skin is very important. Making sure the skin is well hydrated is very important. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to be using my Kiss Beauty setting spray to spray or be spraying that all over her face, and then using my damp beauty blender to press that into her skin. You want the skin to be hydrated, guys. That is the secret behind a good and well laid, a perfect skin. The moisturizer first, and then I'll be going in with the setting spray. So as you can see, my model has birthmark around her lips, on her chin rather, by the side of her nose and thereabout. It's birthmark, guys. That's how she was born. So I'm going to be using my color corrector. I'll be using the Ferrarici concealer palette, this light orange shade. I'll be applying that on the birthmark, like on the discoloration. You want to color correct the skin of your model or your client. You don't want the dark spot or the dark patches to be showing through your foundation. So I'm going to be making sure I color correct the part before applying my foundation. So as you can see, I'm using the same beauty blender I used for her primer, and it's a damp beauty blender. I'm going to be using that on her skin. I'm going to be blending in the color corrector. Can you see how perfectly it covers her skin? I love this color corrector so much. So I'm going to be going in with the Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade Warm, and also the Superstay foundation in the shade Honey. I'll be mixing the two together to just to get the perfect undertone, guys. You know I always love it when you mix your foundation. So guys, I'm going to be making sure I blend properly. I don't want anything to show, like any patches or anything like that. Then I'm going to be using the remnants on the beauty blender just to go over her neck. You want to get the perfect shade. You want to make sure it blends perfectly. So yeah. So for now, I'm just making sure I get into every part of the face. Can you see that? The spots, everything is just covered, her birthmark and all that. Yeah. So if you have a model that is a little bit light skinned, I like to use that color corrector from the Ferrarici palette. So I'm going to be using the House of Tara concealer in 04 to highlight her face. I'll be using that first, then I'll be moving on with the Zikel concealer in the shade neutral to do the Zikel concealer in the shade neutral to do the inner part of her highlights. So yeah, this is the Zikel concealer. In the shade neutral, I'll be using that on the inner part of her highlights. I want the eyes to be a little bit brighter, but I'm not going to be making it too bright because she's already a fair-skinned model and she's already beautiful naturally, so no need to highlight and to achieve the heart-shaped face. So guys, I'm going to be applying the highlights under her eyes, the bridge of her nose, her forehead, and also on her chin and also on her cupid bow. Then I'll be going in with the beauty blender and blend that out. So guys, I don't know what to gist you guys. You guys told me to tell you about my journey as a makeup artist. So as you all know, my real name is Hadiza Suleiman. I trained from House of Tara makeup school in Lagos, and I trained in 2011. I'll be 10 years into the makeup journey. Like, I'll be 10 years as a makeup artist this year in August. So I am hoping and wishing if Allah spare our lives, I'm hoping just to do a little bit of a party to throw that 10-year anniversary 10 years anniversary. So guys, I'll be celebrating my 10 years journey as a makeup artist, and I'll be making a whole vlog on that here on YouTube. So if you guys are interested, you guys should just subscribe so that you watch what happens next. So I'll be using the Ferrarici concealer, a darker shade, to contour her nose. So I started in 2011. I was born and brought up in Lagos, but later we relocated back to Kaduna, Nigeria here. So I was born in Lagos, guys. So after I got back to Kaduna, I started my I had to go back to school here and do everything here. And of course, I'm a northerner. Sorry guys, I'm a northerner, but my father works in Lagos then, before he is late now, but I lost my father in 1997, and that was when we had to get back to Kaduna. Followed my mom down here, and then it all started, the school and everything. Guys, the best thing that will happen to you is that whenever you see God is planning something for you, like if God plans, it's the best plans. So whenever you see anything in your life not working out, or anything that you started is not working out, just say Alhamdulillah, or make sure you thank God for that, because every blessing in this life is a disguise, guys. So what happened was that I waited for like 6 years. I wrote JAMB 6 times before getting admission into the university. So while I was waiting for admission, I traveled back to Lagos, and after I traveled back to Lagos, I had to train for this makeup school. I was thinking of what to do. I was thinking, is it catering, makeup, or decoration, like exterior and interior decoration? So I was like, okay, fine, let me just go for the makeup. And then makeup in Nigeria was not a big deal. Like in 2011, it's just starting to boom, and everybody was like making sure, like that was the time that people started discovering about the makeup and all that. So I decided to train to go and learn this makeup thing. So when I got back to Kaduna, it was still new. People don't really know about this makeup thing. And immediately I got back to Kaduna. That was when I got admission into school. And then I started, my client base was in school, everything like that. So yeah, that's it basically. I'm going to be telling you guys the full gist about this, my journey, when I'm doing my first YouTube tag video. But sure, you guys should enjoy this little story I just told you guys about. Yeah, so I learned makeup in 2011 from House of Tara, Lagos. From then we started upgrading. We were upgrading, and then we got here. Before, we don't used to highlight and contour. You just rub your foundation, your powder and all that. And before, we don't draw brows like this. It's until when you're done with your eyeshadow, your foundation and all that, then you go back and draw the eyebrows. We don't even conceal the eyebrows then. So as you can see, things keep getting like everything in this life keeps getting updated, upgraded and all that. So if you're in a business, you have to upgrade, you have to update and all that. So yeah, I've been in this game since 2011. I don't know how to gist people, but this is sounding weird. I'm all here alone recording this, and I don't know, maybe if I keep doing this I'll get better at it. So you guys should just manage this little story, this little gist I just giving you guys now. So you can just send in your questions here on YouTube comment section, and if you want to ask me any question, I'll still answer you. I do read my comments, guys. I do answer you. So I'm going to be leaving this before I do my first tag video, my first YouTube video. I'm going to be making sure I want to make sure I get to 10,000 subscribers, so you guys should subscribe. And also making sure I drop the question sticker here on YouTube, and also the question sticker is going to be up on Instagram. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, go and follow me on Instagram so that you guys can have the chance to ask me more and more questions. You can also send me a DM. I do answer my DMs and all that. So guys, yeah, I want you guys to manage this little story I just did you guys. So that's it. I'm not used to it, but very soon I know I'll get used to it. I'll still be going into the Ferrarici palette again, and I'll be cleaning out her brows. I'm using a light shade first, then I'll go into a darker shade. Yeah, I'm already tired from this gist too, guys. I'm already tired from this gist, but I know I will get used to it. Don't worry, you guys. Zakusha labari. Do you know what is Zakusha labari? I'll be gisting you guys so much that you guys will enjoy. Like, don't worry. Let me start appearing on my videos, and you guys will see how far I know how to gist. So yeah, I'll be using a darker shade for the inner part of her brows. I highlighted her brow bone using a lighter shade of concealer, and then I'm using her shade of foundation to do the outer and the inner part of her brows. I'll also be using foundation to do the upper part of her brows. So using my blending brush, I'm going to be making sure I blend that out smoothly. You don't want to do that to the upper part of the brows. You just want to set that with powder. When you are applying the foundation on the upper part of the brows, you want to make sure you blend that out also smoothly. Can you see? I'm just touching it a little bit. I barely even moved my brush around that side. So yeah, I'm going to do the other brows now. Boom. And then I'll be using the Ben Nye Clown White Eye Primer. I'll be applying that on her lids, and then remove. So after applying your benign eye primer, you want to make sure you blend that out smoothly. You don't want it to have lines. You don't want the eyelid to have lines before applying your eyeshadow. So I'm going to be blending that out smoothly, and also it's going to stay on her crease, because whatever you do, you don't want to apply your eyeshadow above your crease, because it's going to be looking all messy and unprofessional. So yeah, I'll be using the Lydia Stanley X Ezekiel eyeshadow. I love this eyeshadow palette so much. So pigmented, guys. So I'm going to be using a golden shade on her crease. Before I apply the eyeshadow, I made sure the eyes are well blended, guys. You want to make sure of that. You want to make sure you blend out the eyelids very well, because if there are lines on the eyelids, your eyeshadow keeps breaking and it doesn't look smooth and professional. So yeah, I'm going to be using the golden shadow on her base, on her crease rather. And then I'm going to be going in with a dark like a purple shade on the outer part of her crease, like that. Then I'll be going in with a burnt orange color, blending her transition out like that. Then I'll be going in with a lighter shade of powder to do her brow bone, like the highlighted part of her brows. I'll be using a lighter shade of powder to do that. So you want to make sure you blend the eyes very well, guys. You want to make sure of that. You don't want to see lines on your eye makeup. And yeah, can you see that? This is where I blend the highlights. Like I'm using a lighter shade of powder to blend in everything. I'm going to be applying the Luster Cosmetic pigments and the White Glam pigments together. The Luster Cosmetics is in Brimstone, and the Luster Cosmetics is in Brimstone, like the shade, and also the White Glam Cosmetics pigment is in Tealish. I'll be using the silvery shade to cover up the maroon pigment from Luster Cosmetics. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but yeah, I just wiped my brush on the wet wipes, and I'm just dabbing it on the pigment and also going over that. Yep, I'm going to be doing the other eyes, and boom, everything will be done in a second. Yeah, so I'm going to be applying this beautiful lashes. It looks very natural. It's from the Wink Lashes Nigeria. I'm going to apply in the pack is in Beautified. So the lashes I'm using is from the Wink Lashes, and it's in Beautified. Like, that's the name of the lashes. This lashes is so beautiful. It looks so natural. Yeah. So after I'm done, I'm going to be setting the side of her nose, also the highlights, using her shade of powder from the V Beauty powder palette. So moving on to the lips, I'm going to be using the Zaron Lips Max Sheen lip collection. I'll be using the orangey shade. The shade is in Burnt. Yeah, that's the name of the shade, is in Burnt. I'll be applying that on the inner part of our lips, and then going on the outer part of the lips, I'll be using the shade Vava Voom. this red, bloody red shade. I'll be using that all over her lips again. I just used the orange on as the base because I want the red to pop more. That is how you make your red lips pop. So you guys should watch my videos to the end if you want to know, if you want to learn more tricks on how I do most of these things. When you watch it, you see what I mean. So guys, after I'm done with the lips, I'll be going in with the blush. I'll be using this the blush from the Lady V Planet Cosmetics in Girls Night Out. I'll be applying the orangey shade all over her cheeks. Can you see how beautiful my model is looking? Yeah, so I'm going to be applying this all over her cheekbones. And then I'll be going in with the bronzer, the Get Gorgeous bronzer, my everlasting, forever and ever promised bronzer. I'll be using that on the high points of her face, like on her cheekbones, on her nose, her forehead, and all that. I'm just targeting the high points of her face. You want your bride to glow, guys. You want her to glow from within. So hope you guys enjoyed my little gist. Do you guys enjoy it? If you do, please don't forget to leave a comment down on the comment section, and don't forget to like my videos. And also, if you're a new subscriber, you're welcome to the family. Consistency lives here, guys. And if you're just joining us here for the first time, you're welcome. I've said that before, right? Yeah, guys, so if you do enjoy my video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, and also comment. This is Hadidi Makeovers once again. I'm going to be finishing up this video with this glow setting spray, guys. I made it myself. So yeah, I love you guys so much. Yeah, before I finish off this video, I'm going to be smudging under her eyes. Can you see how beautiful, how smoked out under the eyes are? I'll be smudging under her eyes. And then for the turban, I'm going to show you guys how I tied her turban on Thursday. So you guys should watch out for the next video. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm reminding you guys again, subscribe. So yeah, so this is Hadidi Makeovers once again. I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.